My name's Skitz, and right about now, you're locked into The Grime Show on YouTube. Nottingham's finest. Stay locked.
What's going on YouTube? You're now locked into The Grime Show, and I'm chilling here with Skitzbeatz. How you doing today, man?
Not bad, man, not bad.
Not bad. Alright, well, we're gonna get straight into it.
Cool.
You've been in grime literally from the grassroots all the way up until now. How does it feel to see that change in grime?
It's good to see it grow. It's good to see it as in a position where people can actually sustain off of it, you know? And you know, from humble beginnings. Yeah, it's good to see, you know, that there's a business.
To make yourself established, you've had to move a little bit away from grime, or you tried different genres. Do you think some producers feel forced to either make more mainstream hits or try genres that they aren't completely comfortable with just to establish themselves?
It's probably not just to establish themselves, it's probably more to actually feed themselves.
Yeah.
Know? Because obviously, if you're full time on this, it's a difficult one because coming up, are you really going to earn the sort of money that's going to be able to cover rent and cover living expenses? You know, a car, tax, insurance, your rent or your mortgage or whatever. Is it actually going to make up the right amount of money? And probably not.
Yeah.
So they're probably forced to because of the lack of awareness of business models within the grime community, as opposed to, you know, them feeling they need to be accepted elsewhere, because, you know, you can actually earn some good money by still making grime music. It's just finding out where you're going to sell that music to and where you get your revenue streams from. Because ultimately not everyone wants to make pop. People are sometimes forced to make pop. I've got some friends that have made tracks on all sorts of albums for like big artists that have gone number one and all that sort of stuff. I talk to them and they're depressed.
Really?
They're like, oh man, like, I'm just working on the so-and-so project, it's horrible, man. Like Skids, like, they keep telling us this and that, and it's like, there's no creative freedom. So within grime, you've got creative freedom to do what you want to do. And obviously people don't give themselves the financial freedom within grime. They don't actually think that this music that they're making can earn them any money. They just think, well, I'm gonna have to make a song like wearing my Rolex, or like the new Rita Ora song, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to earn any money. When that's wrong. It's wrong.
Do you feel that producers get enough recognition in the grime scene?
Nah, not in the grime scene. It's like an MC-based genre, so it's about the MCs and, you know, producers. How many big grime producers can you say there are on an international scale, or even on a national scale? Like, it's becoming more like that, where people are able to become themselves, but I think it takes producers themselves to actually realise that they're sound creators, and they are actually part of it, and they're not just a byproduct of it, and they're not just trying to get on with it, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Where do you see the future of the grime scene going, producer-wise, MC-wise? What are your thoughts on that?
I think if everyone just keeps doing their thing, you know, people like 4 years ago, we wouldn't have been able to see any grime tunes on telly unless they were signed by a major. Unless it had a major budget behind it. Now I'm seeing your Merkiases, your Cozzis, you know, all them man on TV. They're on MTV. It's starting to slowly become accepted, and that becomes a business model, because you've got television playing your stuff, you're getting royalties. You're going to be earning money off each one of those plays. So instead of just investing a couple grand into a video and not seeing any money back, because back in the day MTV wouldn't play it, so you were on a lost leader. These days it's not such a lost leader, because Kiss will play it, Flavor will play it, MTV Bass will play it, you know where I'm coming from. So it's just about expanding. You know?
So in that term of sense, you see that it's shifting towards grime is becoming more acceptable and people are starting to see the money in it?
Yeah, most definitely. Grime has changed. It's now just standard. Like I talk to people who are like 45 and you wouldn't even, that grime stuff, Devlin?
Yeah.
Really like Devlin, and Black the Ripper's another one that a lot of people that I wouldn't even think would listen to grime. They're like, I'm a Black the Ripper fan, I love his stuff. They're like making a beat fucked up because you can do so many different things. The reason it's fucked up is because like you just have no sound and you have to feel that sound. So it's a lot. So you just, dependent upon the artist you're making beats for, because I like to strap beats specifically for artists because it probably more matches their personality, and like I just try and just fire stuff off at them. So you just got to bear in mind what the artist does, what they sound like, and what you don't want to like make someone play the worst cards that they have. You just got to help support people. It's a supporting role with production, so you just got to make sure that what you're giving them they can play with, and it definitely helps them. And you just got to support the artist. Obviously, when I'm doing my own instrumental productions, like it's a different thing because I'm just making stuff that's gonna fill a space, and it doesn't necessarily need an artist on it. Like the beat is the artist in itself, so I can fill things out more. But yeah, man, it's fucked up. Obviously, I either start with a melody or I start with a drum pattern. Obviously, just getting some strong kicks up and a strong drum beat together is the key to any good beat. Drums and the bass, if you ain't got your drum and your bass correct, you might as well just hit quit on the track. When I'm recording, coming through the SE Titan, it's a nice mic, it's good for MCs and all that sort of stuff. Also got the SE 220, like it's not the standard one because it's got a little tube, like gives it a nice vintage feel. When I have some shit days producing, like I come here or I go to the studio and trying to play the keys and all that sort of stuff, and I'm trying to get a drum beat together, it's just not working. It just sounds like pots and pans, like, that happens. You just gotta pick yourself up because you just know within yourself that you can do a lot better, and you just do a lot better on another day. It's just, you can't force things out sometimes. You can't just say, I'm gonna make a definite winner today. Like, it's got a lot of things, it's got a lot of things to do with the vibe that you're on, the energy, the sort of vibrations you're on, and if I'm feeling shit, I'm not gonna make a pop number one. If I wake up and I'm feeling angry, someone's pissed me off in the morning, I'm gonna go and make an angry, pissed off beat just to represent my mood. Do you know where I'm coming from? So I'm forcing it, like, that's the number one thing. Because the worst thing is, I might make something I think shit, but then it gets used. Overhead mics, so that's an SEG. Nice little overheads and all that sort of stuff, and this is where we get cracking with the drums. This is Breakbeats Gretsch kit. Just structuring it properly, it's just vibes in on your own vibe. Obviously, certain people might not have an artist to produce for, so they're just firing things into the air. Just go with what you feel's best. That would be that advice, really. Pro 40 here. It's like a decent Focusrite piece. And I got the Octo Pre as well, so I get 16 channels all in all coming in, and that helps for when I'm doing strings and drums and multi-track recording basically. Obviously got the Novation. I like to make a lot of the synths that I create, so a lot of them start in this little Novation thing here. Mainly just use this just to level stuff up on the screen, just to like use it as a mixer, because I think mixers are played out. It's 2013 now, and there's not enough space in a modern studio for you to be able to have some big ass desk and all that shit, because you simply don't need it. This replaces the need for a desk. The music industry's changing, so I remember speaking to people about 4 or 5 years ago, and they were saying, it's all going to change, CDs going to die, it's all going to be digital. I was aware of that, and I was aware that the price was going to come down as well in regards to what you were getting back for things. So ultimately you've got things like iTunes and all that sort of stuff, and you're not really earning that much money off of it. You're not actually creating a physical product, but a lot of the money's being taken by Apple, and you're paying somebody else. So I clocked that that's not really the wave, and I don't think 79p downloads split 3 ways are gonna really help me get a house. So in my opinion, I was just on this whole see where the money's at, and I ain't gonna give away all these fucking secrets, but like, there's money in places that people don't really respect where there's money. Even if like, you made a really rubbish beat and you were really tired, you know that beat might be perfect for ITV night screen. You might be able to get 15k for that on ITV night screen real quickly. Like, music pays, you just gotta be where it's paying. And getting played on, no disrespect to the stations, respectively like One Extra and Kiss and stuff like that. You know, even if I had a tune played on Kiss once a week for a year, it wouldn't cover 3 weeks of my living expenses. You know where I'm coming from? So it's just about diversifying and finding out where the real money is. And you know, TV's good, films are good. If you can get into video games, it's good. It's just, you know, because there's so much money in it, it's a very competitive world. So, you know, like, I'm fortunate that I've done a bit of TV, so I can do other TV related stuff, because I've got a CV that kind of sits in that world. But you know, it's a hard world. It's a very hard world. You just got to put yourself in places that in other territories. People think that they just want to be big in England. Like, you know, it's quite easy to have a smash hit record in Japan. You can have a smash record in Canada. You can tear it up in Scandinavia and still walk down the street. It doesn't matter. Your bank's saying what it's saying. You know, like, you know, the world's bigger in England than London. Obviously, like, when you're younger, you can, you know, or even when you haven't got as much money to invest into music, just get a rubbish little laptop or something like that and add Fruity Loops and get some good VSTs and some good kicks and snares. Make sure your drums are good and you've got good compressors and all that sort of stuff. Don't use the stock ones. And you can go on with a little thing, like you can get somewhere, but obviously when it comes to professional jobs, they don't really accept Fruity Loop files. You know, they like Pro Tools files and Logic files, and I don't think you can open up video, so you couldn't score to picture, you couldn't do an advert or something, like make the music to an advert in Fruity, so that kind of stifles your creativity, like going backwards and forwards and not actually syncing to something. So when you get more professional working, definitely you've got to upgrade to Mac, all Mac, everything. Got screens everywhere because we do ADR. So like when I'm doing TV shit and all that. I'm lucky because I've got endorsements from a couple companies. Shouts out to my endorsements. So like Focusrite, Novation, they look after me. And KRK look after me for the speakers.
What have you got coming up for us anyway this year? Any new projects you're working on you can tell us about?
Yeah man, I've got some of my instrumental stuff coming up. Like,
okay.
That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Most importantly, I've got Esco's project coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So Pastor Fix is coming out, and it's definitely coming out.
Can you give us a sort of time, an average kind of time?
I wish I could tell you a time.
Yeah.
I wish that people were actually on point, because I've been waiting for pictures and stuff like that to come, and you know, just the really boring administration stuff. So I think I've basically got everything lined up. I just need to get everyone down and to finish off. I've got 4 more features to wrap up.
Okay.
As soon as everyone's wrapped up those features, it's going to be out there and the people are going to be able to enjoy Esco's product how he would have wanted it. Do you know where I'm coming from? So that's going to be dope. Temps he's obviously just dropped All Star Pars. He's got his album coming out. I produced a lot of tunes on that.
Right,
He's been working with some crazy other producers as well.
Really?
So I'll keep a lid on that.
Yeah.
The Temps project's gonna be crazy. But yeah, man, just watch out for Concrete Orchestra. Like I got some decent features on there. Like I got Styles P on there. I've got Temps on there, obviously. Dizzy, Roll Deep, Newham Gens. So it's a cool album. And it's going to have some instrumentals on there as well.
Yeah.
As a producer, I'm getting to that stage where I'm not getting any younger, and and I want to kind of like expand and do some tours and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I just want to, just get out there and have tracks that, on their own merit, stand up as a vocal. The track's like a vocal. It's just big and all that sort of stuff. That's the kind of vibe that I'm on.
Okay, cool.
So that's what it is, man. But yeah, look out for all the projects. Chronic's gonna still be shutting the place down. Gens are gonna be shutting the place down. Everyone's just gonna keep shutting the place down. So it is what it is, and I'm just gonna be expanding maybe doing some collabs with some international rappers and some UK rappers as well. Like, I was on the phone to Joe Black's people. They said he just got a little situation and they want me to produce something for him. So, you know, let's see if I can bring him to a sort of like different world. That's what I'm about. Like, just doing that sort of stuff. So, you know, like Blade Brown stuff. Like, obviously I've got a project coming with Warrico and the Beat Geeks, that's called Evolution. I don't know when that's dropping, but we finished that like a minute ago, we wrapped that. So like, that's gonna be cool. Like, I'm just open for work. Like, I just, you know, whether it's television or whether it's in the bits doing some grime or doing some hip hop, I'm on it. I'm a music man, so all I wanna do is make music, and you know, I'm alright, so you know, if you want beats, holla at me.